Finally, finally it seems like we are getting a nice day again. After days and days of gray and rain. And gray isn't really the color, the mood for spring. We are in spring, primavera right now. Talking about mood. Last night, while I was backing up my laptop, I had a couple of moody moments. I was caught by the dark side of nostalgia, but ended up leaving it on the bright side. Let me tell you how. Hi, I'm Wolf. I'm a retired physicist and a glider and tailwheel pilot. So when I checked last night on the process of my backup, I came across a folder labeled iPhone videos. I clicked on one of them and watched it. Oh man, it was a video that I shot 5 years ago. It must have been the wildest birthday party I ever attended. It was just great. So I, of course, kept watching another video and then another and then another. And all these wonderful adventures, all these encounters, all those friends, and all those great flights I had. What a magnificent trip down memory lane. But then an attack of nostalgia hit me. You know, this painful longing for the good times past. And I was in danger of falling in this deep, dark hole. But I didn't want to do that. And it was easy to get a different perspective. And for me, it was a perspective of grateful appreciation, because I was really happy to have lived through these experiences, to have met those friends, to have stepped out of my comfort zone to live all these moments, and how they were worth every risk that I took. So it was great. But still, some doubts lingered on and some disillusions bubbled up. Will I ever be able to experience those joyful moments again? Will I ever see the same beauty, feel the same energy? Come on, guy. You're more than 70 years old. Don't kid yourself. You have to drop those crazy ideas. Those times will never come back, I heard a voice. And I know I've heard this voice in my head before. It's the voice of Doug, of that demon, that killjoy in my head. And I also know that he's fooling me every once in a while. I should put him over there in the back seat and not pay too much attention to him. Because there is no law, there's no reason, there's no rule which says there cannot be any great moments in the future. You cannot make new friends no matter what age. And I have proof of that. That video that I shot 5 years ago and I watched last night, if I had watched this a year ago, I would have had the same sensations, the same doubts about the future. But since last year and now, I lived through this future, or I lived through what 1 year ago was the future. And in these last 8 months, I had this marvelous trip with Whiskey Blue, my Cessna 170, and I'm still in the midst of one of the greatest adventures of all my life with this bird. So yes, of course it can be done. And actually, if I don't put too much attention to these voices in my head, nostalgia can be a big motivator. Look back, feel the energy, feel the engagement that I had in order to live these experiences, to meet those friends. And just apply the energy you have right now to do it again. There will be more exciting moments to come. There will be more friends to make. There will be more beauty to see and great moments to experience. Onward and upward. That's gonna be it for now. See you next time.